What's up? What happened here? Oh yeah?
Teaching your son stuff like that?
Teaching him what? What are you teaching him about the state and how they could like to come in and find people for? For what?
If you're gonna interfere with our work.
I'm not interfering. You were getting in your vehicle. You initiated a conversation. You need to. I'm in a public street.
Yeah. And you're not involved in this thing. You got
I don't have to be. No, I got out because you were asking to check her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hop back in your car.
I don't have to hop back in my car. I'm not interfering. You approached me with
You're keeping us from doing our job.
No, I'm not.
You have a fantastic day.
Thank you. That's how it needs to happen.
Yeah.
Statists. Screwing the people and enjoying it. Do what?
Have a nice day.
Yeah. I worry about you guys and your guns. And your bully tactics, just like you just tried. Bullies. Following around, assuming they're gonna swarm in on me in a little bit. There's another one right there, getting ready to pull out behind me. We can play cat and mouse all day long.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason you're driving with a camera?
Yeah.
I got one too.
Cool. You got a bunch of them, I'm sure, paid for by me, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. Like to see it at work, right?
What?
You like to see your tax dollars at work, right?
Not in the way that you give them out, but yeah.
How's that?
Just any kind of ticket violation, anything that a traffic officer might hand out seems pretty revenue generating to me.
You're following the officers around?
I'm just policing the police.
Okay. We got plenty of that going on with us. We got a camera right here, camera on our chest.
That don't mean nothing to me.
Okay. You have a problem with the police for some reason?
I don't. I have a problem with the state, but I don't have a problem with the police. Individual officers tend to be rude when you're filming them. Both these guys were pretty rude.
Have we been rude?
This guy and the other guy that was up at the call you got in.
Well, okay. Well, I'm your supervisor. If you need to make a complaint, you can make it to me.
I don't need to make any complaints. If I need to make a complaint.
With the call we were on.
I didn't interfere. I hopped out and then you engaged a conversation with me.
You hopped out of your car and started walking towards us, so therefore...
No, I hopped out and stood at the side of my car. It really doesn't matter what I did because there were a bunch of people hopping out of their cars, walking. Well, and I'm going to treat you. Yeah, but what that means, I don't know you. I don't know you. I heard the call. Your call came over public.
It did?
It did. I know. That's how I knew you were there. I'm just policing the police. I wasn't causing... Nope.
So what brings you here to follow us around?
Because I police the police all over Joco and Waco.
We're pretty much done with our calls, so not much like the police here, is it?
I just like to follow around and hold people accountable. There's nothing wrong with that. What?
You're not going to follow us around.
Why is that?
Because there's no need for it.
Oh, I have the freedom to follow anybody I want to follow, really.
You have your ID on you?
I do.
Can you get that to me?
I won't.
Is this your van?
No, it's not.
You have permission to have the van?
I do.
From who?
From my mother.
I bet she's proud.
Oh, she is proud. I don't know why she wouldn't be proud. What makes you think that she shouldn't be proud? Because I police the police?
Because you're being rude.
I wasn't being rude. These guys were being rude.
How were they rude?
And now
I'm
you're in.
Supervisor, so I don't want them to be rude to people. So explain to me how they were rude to you.
I just asked what was going on, and he said none of your business. Just like it doesn't really matter. I'm not filing a complaint, so it doesn't matter. I got it all right here. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. kind of right. It is none of your business.
Well,
Like if we were dealing with
it's a
call for
public.
you-
It's
no,
a public.
listen.
No,
If
I
somebody
don't.
pulled up
You
here and said,
listen.
what's the problem?
You listen.
Then you would want us to tell them it's none of their business.
And if he said none of my
with
business,
us.
I didn't say anything else. Then they came in on me. It's all right. I got it all. I'm not worried about it.
That's fine. We do too. Here in the car.
Okay, that's great.
Good. Okay. Are we done here?
I don't know. You instigated the conversation with me. I didn't instigate it with you.
I can instigate it anyway.
You
The car's
roll
in
down
garage.
your
You can
window.
let off the brakes and drive away anytime. I'm not stopping it.
And I'm not stopping you from leaving.
You're right. I didn't say what you were.
I know, but you said I was. I'm not playing semantics with you.
I'm not playing either.
You are playing semantics on who's going to leave.
Well, you can't leave your car parked here in the middle of the road.
I'm not in park. I'm in drive. But you've got yours parked.
Or emergency vehicles. It's okay.
Oh, but you're not on an emergency call.
Yeah, we are. We're
No, you're not.
contacting
That's not an emergency.
you. Read the STO.
How is it an emergency that you're contacting
I
me?
didn't say it was an emergency.
You just did. I'm
I
an
said we're
emergency vehicle.
Any
So,
police car is an emergency vehicle. whether
and
the
so
lights
you
are
get to
out,
park
whatever.
wherever you want,
Yeah,
whenever you want.
that's correct.
Okay.
Get that on your
Yeah,
camera?
but I don't care about your ordinance. That's just it. What I care about what you apply to other people and then use your badges to act like somehow or
But none
another.
of this involved you.
It doesn't matter. It involves the public. It doesn't matter. It's my dollar. It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You don't live in Lenexa.
It doesn't matter where I live. I live in Kansas. That's what matters. And I'm allowed to police the police, and I will continue to police the
You know what
police.
the
And I
shitty
will.
part of this is?
What's that?
We pay tax dollars too.
Yeah.
So in a sense, we pay our own salaries. But
Okay.
that's subjective.
I mean, I'm sorry you chose this job. That's not my
Well,
fault
I am too sometimes.
because it's a state-paid job, and you go
It's
around
actually
and
city
enforce.
government.
It's
We're
still
not
a state. It's still a state. It's still state. It's the state. It's the government. It is. That's who you
If you
get
don't
your
like our
laws and your
government,
laws go out. But I guarantee you won't pull your mother over for half the stuff you pull people over.
If you're not satisfied with our government here, you can always feel free to move somewhere else.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. You're violating constitutional rights is what the issue is.
When have we violated
So,
the Constitution?
how many times do you hold DUI checkpoints?
We hold 0 DUI checkpoints.
Johnson County holds no.
Johnson County does.
Yeah,
Lenexa
Johnson
holds
County.
0.
Yeah, but you partake in them, do you
No, I
not?
don't work for
So you
Johnson
don't
County. I work
partake
for
in any
Lenexa.
of their DUI checkpoints when you set up in Mission, when you set up in Olathe.
No, we
You're
work
not.
for
You
Lenexa.
never. Nobody here from Lenexa ever shows up
I've never worked
to
for
the. I'm not asking about you. I'm talking about the department.
No, we don't participate.
You don't participate in any. Why is that? Why? Just out of curiosity.
Because we found that saturation controls, officers driving around being proactive, looking for drunk drivers, is statistically much more advantageous to the motoring public to find impaired drivers rather than running checkpoints. I'm not a fan of checkpoints, to be honest with you.
Good.
So we're on the same page on that, I guess.
Hey, yeah. You know, I'm on the same page with a lot of officers, but I don't disrespect them when I'm walking up on them either. Which is what this guy and the other guy did with
Well,
their
I've asked you
attitude.
3 times about that now, but you're
But
not
that's
telling
okay.
me.
I'm appealing to his conscience, not your paperwork. I don't. I mean, a slap on the hand in the office doesn't mean anything to me. I was a manager for 9-10 years in an office. I know what a slap on the wrist is. I know what a complaint is, and that's not. I'm not here to issue a complaint. I'm here to police the police. That's what I do. Nothing I did wrong. I went to see what lady they were talking about that was falling all over the place. That's what I went. Same reason you did. No reason
Have you
why I
heard of
couldn't do it.
harassment?
Who's harassing who?
That's my question to you. Have you heard of harassment? Are you familiar with the ordinance of harassment?
I am familiar with the harassment in Kansas.
By phone, text message,
That's correct. I'm
personal
well
contact,
aware of the Kansas harassment laws,
Or
yes.
approaching that now.
But not because of me.
Yes.
Oh,
My
so
suggestion
my
is you
kind
probably drive on down the road.
because you'd rather have the last word and
I'll let you have the
threaten
last
me arrest
word. I'm
if
not
I don't
threatening.
move
Did
on.
that word come out of my mouth?
No,
I
but
asked you
I
if
can
you're
see.
familiar with the statute.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Okay. Then walk the tightrope and don't cross the statute, right?
Well, I don't. Once again, that's your state. You want to give me a traffic violation for backing up?
Go ahead.